Most Medicare Advantage companies take the same page out of each other's page book, and they've found that doing calls to the client's home has been very beneficial to their bottom line. And this is the time of year when you start getting the calls from your clients, and like they've called me, text me, email me. They've been extremely aggressive saying that they want to come out to my house. Do I have to do this? No, it is not mandatory. Can you opt out of their kind of high pressure campaign? Some companies allow you to do it, others do not. So you can't get them to stop doing it. You have become their client and you've given them that right. But you can stand your ground and say, I'm not interested. Now, why are they so interested in coming to your home? Typically, they're going to send a nurse to your home to talk to you. Like, I'm happy. I have a good doctor. I have a very good treatment plan. Everything's stable. Why do they want to come out? And the answer is always money. And if they get more money, if they are able to interact more with you, the end user of their insurance. So when you enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan, there's no underwriting. They don't know what they're getting. And how much they get for enrolling you is based on how sick you are. So there's a whole scoring, and the sicker you are, the more money they get. They get more money for dual special needs plans. They get more money for chronic special needs plans. You're wondering, like, where did chronic come out of the blue? We haven't really had chronic for the past 15 years. And then this year we see everybody really strong coming to the market with chronic plans because the government decided they're going to give a lot more money for the treatment of these chronic conditions. So I'm just regular. I'm not a chronic, I'm not a DSNP. I'm just a regular retiree and enrolling in Medicare Advantage for the first time. I'm a completely unknown to this insurance company because they can't ask any questions. So they would love to have typically a nurse, not always a nurse, come to my house and talk to me and say, hey, what's going on? Now, they put out there that there's some benefit they're going to give you. A lot of them give you some kind of little spiff, a Visa card for participating in it. They all do something a little bit different in that regard. But there's something they'll give you for the privilege of them coming out to help you. And I've had a lot of people give me really good feedback that they said it was helpful. I didn't understand how this part of the program worked, or I didn't understand that I was eligible to get elevated toilet seat through my over-the-counter benefits. There's a lot. So I felt it was valuable to spend this 1 hour with this person. Now, it's not an insurance agent. It's not a licensed agent. It is typically, like I said, but not always a nurse, but in the healthcare sphere. Sometimes they say, hey, we're giving free flu shots. And so that's their way in the door. A lot of people are very against flu shots, but they still want the person to come because they still want to get the $25 gift card for coming. But everyone's suspicious. Like, why do they want to come in here? You're my agent. You're my conduit to them. Can't they talk to you about me? And no, I can't ask you about your health. So I can't tell the insurance company about your health. If they find out that you have a lot of issues, first of all, they're covering all your care. So if they find out you are an untreated diabetic, a lot of people, they're not good with their follow-up. Then the nurse, while she's there, can make you the appointment, can help you find a new doctor. You're like, my doctor retired. So there's a lot of benefit to it. I would say in general, most of the feedback that I have gotten from our clients has been very positive. The people that have actually done it have been positive. Just you want to stress the fact to them that it's not mandatory, even though some companies are very pushy about it. And you don't have to tell them, you don't have to answer every question, but whatever you feel comfortable with. If you just want to let them come because you want the convenience of an in-home free flu shot and the $25 gift card or $50, whatever they're giving, that's up to you. If you want to just tell them no, that there's no negative repercussion for not allowing this care. I will tell you that almost every one of the large companies is doing it. Small ones don't do it yet. They're still busy ramping up, but the small ones will get to the point where they want to do it too. Because if they can tell CMS that you're sick, they can get more money. And so you've seen this risk score, that's what we're calling it. If I have a higher risk score, they get more money. You've seen a lot of this in the news the past couple of years. Home calls, home visits, whatever they call it. It means somebody's coming into your home. Warn your clients in advance because a lot of times people are very nervous because there's so many scams out there targeting seniors. So if you might tell them in advance, especially certain companies are a little bit more aggressive than this than others, that they'll probably call you and explain it in advance so they don't feel like, they're being bombarded. The sicker they are, the more likely they are to be targeted for a visit in their home because they might have other concurrent health problems that aren't being treated because it's just a lot to coordinate the care. So like I said, my overwhelming response that I've gotten for clients has been positive. The people that have been the maddest are the people that have told them no, and they won't stop calling. So that's where you want to say, with most of the companies, I can't do anything. I can't get that to stop. It doesn't pertain to a do not call list or a federal registry of do not call because you are a client. You've given them legal permission to contact you incessantly. I think it's bad for the relationship when they bug you to death, but I know specifically a couple companies that are going to do that, and there's nothing I can do to turn that off. So call forwarding, spam blockers. Hope you learned something today. If you did, share it with another agent. Share this video. Please comment if you have some questions. Thanks for following me.